Most of the time, if you ask someone if they're getting paid what they're worth, I can guarantee you most of the time they would say no. I deserve more. I should get a better pay. I should have a bigger bonus. But think about it. The question I would like you to ask yourself is, if you were the upper management, if you were the entrepreneur, if you were the leader, if you were the owner of the business, would you hire you? And if your answer would be yes, of course, it's totally worth it, then the question is, why aren't you doing it? Because it's easy to talk, it's easy to say that, well, I'm worth a whole lot more, but the question is, if you were really to be open and transparent and step out of your own shoes for a second and ask yourself honestly what it is that I bring to the table. And if I was the owner right now and I'm gonna pay myself that amount, that salary every single month, what do I need to get out of me in order to justify that amount? Think about it. If you are the entrepreneur, obviously the only reason why you would hire somebody is because the pay is going to be significantly less than the value that's being generated. So ask yourself, your value right now, the responsibility that you have in your organization, is that at least 3 times more than your pay? And ask yourself really honestly and transparently, because only you can do that. Because at the end of the day, responsibility pays. Here's the problem. Most people look at responsibility as a bad thing. They look at responsibility when somebody asks the question of who's responsible. Everybody's looking down, nobody wants to take responsibility. When in fact, I'm not talking about the person to be blamed, but rather the person that's responsible. Think about it. The CEO probably has the biggest responsibility in the organization. But that doesn't mean that the CEO is doing everything. It just means that they have the biggest responsibility. So at the end of the day, responsibility pays. Responsibility is in direct proportion to your pay. And the next time you're thinking about how to get a bigger pay, a bigger bonus, ask yourself, would you hire you? And would you give yourself that bonus? And are you able to increase your level of responsibility? Because responsibility pays.